Territorial behaviours in cougars. In terms of animal behaviour, territory refers to any area that an individual or group of animals of a particular species consistently defends against members of its own or other species. Territorial behaviour helps to reduce inter- and intra-specific competition. The cougar, or puma, is a large cat native to America. Although they are the second heaviest cat to jaguars, it is most closely related to the domestic cat than any other subspecies of lions. Cougars can be found anywhere between Canada and South America, comfortable in most American habitats. Cougars are very secretive and solitary animals and are considered to be both nocturnal and crepuscular. Being highly territorial, they are known to maintain large ranges spread over many kilometres. Male territories can range from 150 to 1,000 kilometres squared, while female territories are only half the size. The adults mostly live alone, only coming together to mate. Only females will take care of the young until they are around 2 years of age. The young adults will then leave their mother to attempt to establish their own territory. Females mark their territories using scrape marks, urine or feces, which are also used to attract mates. Males may scrape together a small pile of leaves and grasses and then urinate on it as a way of marking their territory. Male territories may border other male territories, but will never overlap, reducing intraspecific conflict. Female territories, however, may overlap with other females, but will also overlap male territories, allowing for mating. Males will compete with one another for territory and mating partners. When they encounter each other, ritualized aggression takes place to reduce the chances of physical fighting. The male will begin hissing, spitting, growling or screaming to ward off the intruder. If neither backs down, then they may engage in violent conflict until a winner arises. As other large predators like the jaguar, grey wolf, American black bear and grizzly bear are found in the same areas, interspecific competition can occur often, so it is all the more important to reduce intraspecific competition as much as possible. Having very definite borders and allocated areas to feed and mate, the chances of male cougars crossing one another's path is greatly reduced. The main purpose and benefit to the cougar is that it decreases intraspecific competition over food sources, nesting sites or mating areas, as well as reduced fighting over females. The cougar's territorial behaviour is an adaptive advantage which has allowed the species to thrive and have the largest range of any wild land animal in America. It is also energy efficient as it allows for less energy output through intraspecific competition and more energy input through food. This increases the net energy and creates a surplus of energy for breeding and carrying on the species, as this is the ultimate goal. This surplus also allows energy for the interspecific competition that occurs between other species like the jaguar. As cougars are very solitary animals, without established territories there would be constant intraspecific competition, causing large energy outputs with no gain of energy, making them more vulnerable to predation. This also allows little energy left over for breeding and the sometimes necessary interspecific competition.
Hierarchical behaviour in African elephants. Hierarchy is a system in which members of an organisation or society are ranked according to relative status or authority.
The African elephants are the world's largest terrestrial animals found in the savanna, desert or in the forest. They have large trunks, tusks which grow throughout the elephant's life and very large ears which allow them to radiate excess heat. Female African elephants arrange themselves in family units which are made of closely related females and their calves, which are led by an old female called the matriarch. The matriarch is usually the eldest, most dominant female who provides stability and determines the movement of the unit. She remains the leader of the group until death or until she is no longer energetically able to carry the role. When this occurs, the matriarch's eldest daughter takes her place. The older the matriarch, the more efficient their decision-making seems to be. The other females in the unit are the matriarch's daughters and their offspring. The hierarchical levels for these females are found from leadership, experience and age, because generally the older the female, the higher her ranking will be. The reasoning for the elephant's family units is for protection of the calves, so therefore females cooperate to help calves move with the unit, search for food, help them with social experience and help to protect them. The matriarch's decision-making on when and where to rest, feed and drink reduces intraspecific competition, which saves energy by reducing the need to fight for these resources. This is beneficial for mating as more energy can be used and therefore increasing the chances of reproduction. Male African elephants are much different to that of a female. During the time of maturity, the elephant spends most of his time on the outside of his family unit, associating with outsider males and other females. At 14 to 15 years, males spend 80% of their time away from their family, and females begin to show aggression towards the male to encourage him to permanently leave the group. Bulls are usually solitary in nature, however large bull groups of over 10 members occur within African bush elephants. These bull groups also have hierarchy rankings. The leaders of the bulls are determined by age and strength. The leaders protect the front and the rear of the herd. Every time a bull leaves or enters the herd, hierarchical roles are readjusted through assessing one another's strength. This happens when the bulls play fight with their trunks and tusks. Levels of dominance are related to the bull's size, power, and weight, all of which are increased as the bull matures. Many weaker bulls avoid the stronger bulls, as sometimes a bull's fighting can be dangerous and can lead to the bull being seriously injured or even killed by others. The bull's ability to form groups reduces intraspecific competition, as they will only fight during times of mating and therefore more energy will be saved for successful reproduction. African elephants are very protective within their family units, so when attacked by another species, the matriarch will fight while the other elephants form a group around the calves. This protectiveness reduces intraspecific competition due to the need to protect their own kind.